right. I have a live feed. And the doors are open. Oh, just waiting on the tribe. Brand new strings too, so I'm looking forward to a dynamic sound and better tuning. All right, the doors are open. Waiting for the tribe to check in. Ellie's here. Yay! You get the best virtual seat in the house. First one in the door. Good to see you. It always brightens my day when you're here. Yay. Mike McCabe, Michigan's in the house. Good to see you. Thanks for checking in. Wow, everybody's filling up this front row, fast and furious, which I'm glad about. We'll give it another minute or so and let the others catch up. Ellie, I pulled out my Spirit Animals book because for the last 2 nights in a row, there has been an owl, which I've never heard in almost 2 years here. There's an owl outside. I actually heard it this morning. He's outside my, somewhere outside my bedroom or bathroom window. There's trees. We're on the 2nd floor. So I was looking up what the owl spirit animal means, and it's interesting. And also, it reminded me of the song I'm going to play tonight too. Michael Martin Murphey, as you already know. So, because he mentions about a hoot owl being outside the window now for 6 nights in a row. And there's Gene starting the weekend with the Darcy sleepover. Oh my gosh. I know I don't know how anybody twisted your arm into doing that, having a granddaughter sleepover. How fun. Z's here and Nita, both of you. So good. So glad you're here. Good to see you. Let me get another minute. We'll get some of the other tribe to check in, hopefully. And we'll get some music going. Boy, what weather today. I went out to the Riparian Preserve here in the East Valley and did a power walk. I got about halfway through my hour and suddenly had an acute pain in my left upper hamstring. So I got my anatomy book out. I was pretty close. I thought it was the semitendinosus. It's the membranosus. No, I had that backwards. Semi-membranosus. It's the tendinosus. It's a little bit, has a little bit higher muscle belly. And so the problem is I haven't been out in a couple of weeks, and I get my music going. And my cardiovascular system is like King Kong, so I don't get out of breath. I just feel great immediately. And I got going, I think, a little too fast. And I was overextending my left leg. Because I was just in the groove and feeling great. So, I mean, I get it on. So, I did have some salt soak this afternoon after I got home. And I've got my, stretching is no good, no bueno right now. First couple of days. So I've got my muscle roller. That's helping. I pulled my my sports injury book out from my professional program. Ellie, I hope you're proud of me. If you can see my desk right here, almost every book in those 20-something books has to do with massage therapy, anatomy, Eastern paradigm, Between Heaven and Earth. You recommended that one from the master's program. Intuitive Wellness, Becoming Supernatural by Joe Dispenza. I've got all these books here, so I pulled out my reference books and just can't remember everything. So I've had a lot of sports injuries. So as always, I say my body's like a laboratory. So I don't get hamstring injuries. I rarely get any injuries because I take care of myself, but I am human. So Kevin G will be right back along with our guest is in the bath. Got it. Granddaughter bath time. So good to see you guys. Let me check my tuning once more. I just put on new strings about 35 minutes ago. Those other ones were just, for some reason, they weren't holding the tune time, so she won't be missing out. So start with a little warm up of my buddies Steve Holtz and Jewel. Hear the clock at 6 a.m. It feels so far from where I've been. I've got my eggs, I've got my pancakes too. I've got my maple syrup, everything but you. I break the yolks and make a smiley face. I kinda like it in my brand new place. I wipe the spots off the mirror. Don't leave the keys in the door. I never put wet towels on the floor anymore, 'cause dreams last for so long, even after you're gone. And I know you love me, and soon you will see you were meant for me, and I was meant for you. Called my mom, but she was out for a walk. Sold a cup of coffee, but I didn't want to talk, so I picked up the paper. It was more bad news, more hearts being broken, more people being used. Put on my coat and the pouring rain. I saw a movie, it just wasn't the same, 'cause I was happy and I was sad, yeah. It only made me miss you oh so bad, 'cause dreams last for so long, even after you're gone. And I know you love me, and soon you will see you were meant for me, and I was meant for you. Yeah, I go about my business and I'm doing fine. Besides, what would you say if I had you on the line? Same old story, not much to say. Hearts are broken every day. Hey. Brush my teeth, put the cap back on. I know you hate it when I leave the light on. I pick a book up and turn the sheets down, yeah. I take a good long look around. Put on my PJs and hop into bed. I'm half alive, but I feel mostly dead. I try to tell myself it'll be alright. I shouldn't think any more than night, 'cause dreams last for so long, even after you're gone. And I know you love me, and soon I know you will see you were meant for me, and I was meant for you. Yeah, you were meant for me, and I was meant for you. Yeah, 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 yeah. Oh, all right. First song of the night, and Kels is here. Welcome. Thanks for joining. Good to see you. It's been so long. After my, I mentioned earlier, I had a little slight pull in my left hammy from my power walk today. So Kels and I met for soup. And Kels, I forgot to tell you, I showed this at the beginning. I mentioned that I thought Ellie might chime in, so I pulled out the Spirit Animal book. It was a gift from you years ago. And there's been a hoot owl right outside my bedroom or bathroom window for 2 nights in a row. And I heard him this morning. Because I'm up late at night. He's up in one of the trees out here, right outside my room. And it's like, man, I feel like he's so close, he's like talking to me, like on a ledge. So I looked up all the different, there's like 5 or 6 different kinds of owls. They have very similar traits, though. I thought it was interesting. So you'll probably be more familiar off the top of your head. I had to go look it up. But that, of course, is influencing, I mentioned at the top of the hour, one of the song choices for tonight. I never use a set list. Michael Martin Murphey song where he talks about there's been a hoot owl howling by his window now for 6 nights in a row. I'm 2. So it'd be really cool if we could get 6 in, just because. All right, I'm sporting brand new strings. I also mentioned at the top of the hour. So we're just fine-tuning the tuning on those. So welcome, my tribe, to Fiesta Friday as always. No matter how large or small a gathering, it's an esteemed group of tribes members. Thank you for checking in and saying hello. I did this the other night too, but I feel like a double shot of Steve Poltz. My buddy Steve, so I'm gonna do this one. If you look to the east, where the sun never sets, I'll be there at the top of the stairs, you could bet. So just pick up the phone, make a call, all your own. I'll be there when you say your last little prayer. La la la, la la, la la. You hold your head in your hands, and I don't have a way to climb inside your body and just hang out and stay. And everybody's asking when you're coming back, and I don't have an answer, so I fade out into black. Who knows how I feel today? I suppose I'll slowly fade away. Fade away. broken glass outside. I treading oh so cautiously, I'm wondering where you hide. I got notes stacked on my walls, kisses so sweet. And all I do is wonder when again the two shall meet. Who knows how I feel today? I suppose I'm slow to fade away. Fade away. Do you hear me talking to you? Oh, hello again. How do you do? Good morning, I miss waking up. I said, oh, good morning, I miss waking up with you. $100 phone bill multiplied by 5. You look like a fall to me. Hey, are you still alive? Dirty plates and bottles will decorate my floor. And I got lots of so-called friends just knocking on my door. Who knows how I feel today? I suppose I'll slowly fade away. Fade away. Do you hear me talking to you? Oh, hello again. How do you do? Good morning, I miss waking up. So good morning, I miss waking up with you. Oh, all right. There's a double shot of my buddy Steve Poltz opening up this Fiesta Friday set, and Darcy's bubble bath is finished. The Little Mermaid is content. How cute. I mentioned while you were gone what an arduous chore that must have been. How did anybody strong arm you into granddaughter bubble bath and sleepover? Yay! How fun. Okay, since you were gone, I saved one of your favorites, but I got to do this one first because my muse said do this, and then I'll do that once you came back. I haven't done this in a little while. Please come to Boston for the springtime. I'm staying here with some friends, they got lots of room. You can sell your paintings on the sidewalk, buy a cafe where I hope to be singing soon. Please come to Boston, she said no, you come home with me. And she said, rambling boy, why don't you settle down? Boston ain't your kind of town. There ain't no gold and there ain't nobody like me. 'Cause I'm the #1 fan of the man from Tennessee. Please come to Denver with the snowfall. We'll move up into the mountains so far we can't be found. And throw I love you echoes down the canyon, and then lie awake at night till they come back around. Please come to Denver. She said no, but you come home to me. And she said, hey, rambling boy, why don't you settle down? Denver ain't your kind of town. There ain't no gold and there ain't nobody like me. 'Cause I'm the #1 fan of the man from Tennessee. Now this drifter's world goes round and round, and I doubt if it's ever gonna stop. But of all the dreams I've lost and found, and all that I ain't got, I still need a lean to, somebody I can sing to. Please come to LA to live forever. So California life alone is just too hard to build. I live in a house that looks out over the ocean, and there's some stars that fell from the sky. They're living up on the hill. Please come to LA. She just said no. Boy, will you come home to me? And she said, hey, rambling boy, why don't you settle down? LA can't be your kind of town. There ain't no gold and there ain't nobody like me. 'Cause I'm the #1 fan of the man from Tennessee. 'Cause I'm the #1 fan of the man from Tennessee. Oh, I haven't done that in a bit. As I say, a great song is always going to be a great song. That song was by a guy named, came out in my, I think, 7th grade, junior high year. A guy named Dave Loggins. He had a cousin named Kenny. Did pretty good in the music business. Thanks, Ellie. Oh, okay, Jean, she had to give her grandbaby a bubble bath, so I saved this one for her. I don't know you, but I want you all the more for that. Words fall through me and always fool me, and I can't react in games that never amount to more than they're meant, will play themselves out. Take this sinking boat and point it home. We've still got time. Raise your hopeful voice. You have a choice. You make it now. Falling slowly, eyes that know me, and I can't go back. And moods that take me and erase me, and I'm painted black. Well, you have suffered enough and warred with yourself. It's time that you won. Take this sinking boat and point it home. We still got time. Raise your your melody, and I'll sing aloud. Oh. Ooh, oh. Pay the cost to lay. Are you gone? All right, there's a little Glenn Hansard from that beautiful Irish independent movie Once that I love. So welcome, my tribe. Thank you for being here. Caught up on comments. Gene says, "Ah, perfect." You're welcome. Ellie is heading out planning dinner. Finally, both children will be here, and then both are moving out of state. Oh, this weekend. Wow. Love you too. Thank you so much. Oh, so glad to see you here. Thanks for checking in even for a minute. You're welcome, Kels. Thank you. I'm glad you liked that. So I was actually thinking, I haven't done this in a while. And then I have, and then I'm going to do Michael Martin Murphey song. I'm listening for that owl. He's been out there for 2 nights. And this morning. Woo! Hooting. He's a hoot owl. So I'm going to do that next, but after this one. So I was just thinking of this song. I haven't done this in a while. This is an Elvis song. Welcome to my world. Won't you come on in? Miracles, I guess, still happen now and then. Step into my heart, leave your cares behind. Welcome to my world, built with you in mind. Knock and the door shall be open. Seek and you will find. Ask and you'll be given the key to this heart of mine. I'll be waiting there with my arms unfurled, waiting just for you. Welcome to my world. Knock and the door shall be open. Seek and you will find. Ask and you'll be given the key to this heart of mine. I'll be waiting there with my arms unfurled, waiting just for you. Welcome to my world. Welcome to my world. Oh, I haven't done that in a while. I felt like doing that tonight. So, any new check-ins? No? Okay. New strings, so they will require a little fine-tuning as they get stretched out. All right. Oh yeah, so I mentioned there's been a owl outside my bedroom or bathroom window now for 2 nights, and then this morning I heard him. Or her. So it reminded me of this Michael Martin Murphey song that I like to play. But as you know, the intro and the outro are very delicate piano and very difficult to transcribe. So I just I inserted my own chord progression that I had just come up with a couple of years before I learned this song not too long ago, a few years ago. So the intro and the outro are mine, but the song is Michael Martin Murphey, and as I've mentioned before, it's based on a dream that he had of this woman coming for him on a horse. And there's a line in there about an owl, and it inspired me to play this tonight. So here we go. She comes down Yellow Mountain on a dark flat land. She rides on a pony she named Wildfire, with a whirlwind by her side, on a cold Nebraska night. They say she died one winter when they came killing the frost, and that pony she named Wildfire busted down his star. In a blizzard he was lost. Ran calling Wildfire. She ran calling Wildfire. She ran calling Wildfire. By the dark of the moon, I planted, but there came an early snow. There's been a hoot owl howling by my window now for 6 nights in a row. She's coming for me, I know. And on Wildfire we're both gonna go. We'll be riding Wildfire. We'll be riding Wildfire. We'll be riding Wildfire. On Wildfire we're gonna ride. Gonna leave side busting behind. Get these hard times right. fighting wildfire. Oh, all right. There's a little Michael Martin Murphey with the intro and the outro by Moi. Oh, so good to see my tribe here. Let me get caught up on comments. Dave said, Nita just said the same thing about the last song. Oh, what was that? Before Wildfire? Is she hearing Al too? I don't know. My short-term memory's not working tonight. So just refresh me. Cindy's I'm here. Yay, Cindy, no longer sick and loving Wildfire. Thank you so much for being here. So good to see you, Cindy. We missed you. Oh, Dave said that you haven't played it in a while. Yeah. Yep. My muse just fires them off sometimes. Fast and Furious. And she is tonight, so I'm trying to remember and catch up. Oh, thanks, Cindy. So yeah, so she just said, well, there are a couple people here that like one of your originals. Why don't you play that? Novel concept, playing my own music during a music set. So the last song I wrote a couple years ago, Sunshine Day. When the daylight breaks in, I'm drowning in my bed. I've been adrift all night with you, swimming in my head. Touching hands, but we ain't talking. Grab my boots and I go out walking on the sunshine day. Make my way downtown and I'm passing by your place. The only peace I found is at the altar of your grace. Ring your bell, say if you're home. It ain't well to be alone on a sunshine day. I want to close my eyes, heal your bruise and steal your blues away. Time's on our side, ain't no need to hide, babe, just cast those fears away. On a sunshine day. How many friends have come and gone, times will change, but a heart wants what it wants, this truth remains. Every door has got its key, just open up and come with me on a sunshine day. Yeah, we got time. Wash those worries away. Just drinking these words I say. Oh, the sunshine day. There's this truth down in my soul that you can't shake. It's a vow I've cut in stone, no one can break. Any fruit can turn to wine, every rose blossoms with time and the sunshine day. Just close your eyes. It ain't no thing that'll sing your blues away. Everything is fine, it's safe outside, baby. What do you say? Ain't no need to hide. Set your troubles aside, put your clouds away. Just come on out and play. On a sunshine day, on a sunshine day, on a sunshine day, on a sunshine day, on a sunshine day. Oh, that was the last song I wrote a few years ago, Sunshine Day. Thanks for being here, my tribes. So good to see you on this Fiesta Friday. Sip 'em if you got 'em. Let me get caught up. Thanks, Cindy. Amy's here from Ohio. Yay! So we've got Mike's in Michigan. Amy's from Ohio. They're checked in tonight here in the Sonoran Desert. Thanks for that, Kelsey. Yep, that's sunshine. Perfect emoji. New strings require a little fine tuning and finessing as they get broken in a little bit. So I put these on about a half hour before I started. So Amy, my former shiatsu instructor and now friend and colleague and